Beloved soul, you were not created to carry the entire burden of life alone. You were not designed to force the flow of the universe into your hands. You were born with a heart that trusts and a soul that already knows. You are being guided. You are being held. But the question is, are you letting go enough to receive it? Let's talk honestly. Because the space between trust and control is where most of us live. Tired, anxious, doubtful, and trying to keep everything from falling apart. And today, you are being invited into a deeper surrender. Lesson 1. Why we cling to control and why it hurts us. Control is seductive. It promises safety, predictability, protection from pain. And when we've been hurt, betrayed, or disappointed, control becomes our armor. We say things like, if I don't do it, no one will. I can't afford to relax. I need to know what's coming. But beloved, that armor is heavy, and most of what we call control is simply fear wearing a responsible face. You may think you're being strong, but often you're just trying to prevent something from falling apart. Again. And yet, life was never meant to be a constant battle of holding it all together. Because when we control too much, we shut out divine intervention. We leave no space for mystery, magic, or miracles. Reflect. Can you remember a time in your life when you tried to force something, a relationship, an outcome, a decision? And even though it technically worked, it left you depleted. Now contrast that with a time when you let go, followed your peace, and things aligned naturally, even beautifully. That difference is the gap between control and trust. Lesson 2. What trust really is and what it's not. Let's redefine trust. Because for many, trust sounds like passivity or naivety. But true trust is powerful. It's deliberate. It's faith in motion. Trust is not pretending everything is fine, ignoring your reality, waiting for life to fix itself. Trust is a conscious choice to believe that you are not alone, a decision to take one aligned step, even if the whole path isn't clear, surrendering your grip on outcomes and aligning your heart with guidance. One of the greatest lies of modern spirituality is, just let it go. But letting go doesn't mean doing nothing. It means shifting your energy from force to flow, from fear to faith, from control to co-creation. Lesson 3. How to surrender, practically and spiritually. Surrender isn't just an idea, it's a practice, a muscle, a rhythm. And yes, it can feel terrifying at first, because control gives us the illusion of power. But trust gives us access to real divine power, beyond what we could create on our own. Here's how to begin cultivating daily surrender. 1. Start with awareness. Each day, pause and ask yourself, where am I forcing? Is it in your career, a conversation, your schedule? Awareness is the beginning of freedom. 2. Breathe intentionally. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. With each exhale, imagine loosening your grip, like opening a clenched fist. Say to yourself, I don't need to hold this alone. 3. Use soul questions instead of demands. Instead of asking, why isn't this working? Ask, what is this teaching me? Instead of, how do I fix this? Ask, where am I being led instead? Questions open the channel for answers. Demands often close it. 4. Write a surrender list. Write down what you've been trying to control. A timeline, a relationship, a decision. Then next to each one write, I hand this over to divine wisdom. You can even burn the list. Let it rise as smoke to the heavens. 5. Let peace be your confirmation. When you make a choice from trust, it may not make logical sense, but it brings peace. When it's made from fear, it might look smart, but you'll feel tight inside. Follow the peace. That's your sign. Soul expansion practice. Close your eyes for 1 minute. Place your hands over your heart. Whisper softly, "I trust you." Repeat 3 times. Now ask, what would trust have me do today? Then listen. Let that be your next step. No more, no less. This moment, this tiny pause, is what rewires your nervous system from fear to divine trust. Final wisdom. You were never meant to do it all alone. There is a presence walking beside you, a guidance system within you, a river of support beneath you. But you must choose to trust it, because the divine will not force its way in. It will always wait for your surrender. And when you finally open your hands, your heart, and your path, miracles begin to flow where stress once lived. Prayer of surrender. Beloved Creator, Divine Mother and Father, I've tried to hold everything on my own. I've tried to fix, to figure out, to force. But today, I lay it all down. Not because I give up, but because I finally trust. I trust that you are wiser than my fear. I trust that you see what I cannot. I trust that you will carry what I cannot hold. Help me surrender daily. Help me breathe through uncertainty. Help me move not by panic, but by peace. I walk with open hands and a ready heart. Guide me, hold me, I am yours. Amen. Message from Divine Presence. You don't need to know what's next. You only need to trust the next step. I am already ahead of you, preparing what you are not yet ready to receive. When you surrender, you will see. If this touched your soul, write in the comments, "I surrender. I trust. I am guided." Subscribe to the Awake Generation for more soul-led messages, prayers, and divine reminders that you are never alone.